What's up, TCG fam? It's me, Tiffany, and I am back with another In the Kitchen. Today, I am going to be making some beef barbecue ribs. That's right, beef barbecue ribs. Now, I'm going to show you how I'm going to prepare them, and then I'm going to go ahead and get it together. I will be using my heavy iron skillet, as you can see. And I'm going to put them in the oven this time around. I usually do them in my air fryer, but I am going to do them in my oven this time. So I don't know if y'all will be able to see down here because it's really hard, but I'm going to line this with foil. That's what I'm going to put them in. So I need my oil. I'm going to tell you what I'm putting on them as I put it on there, but just give me a second. All right. My hands are already washed. Everything is clean. So this is how these look. Nice and thick. Look at these. Nice and thick. Those look nice and thick. See those? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay them in the foil like so. And I'm going to show you them in a second. As soon as I get them all in, then I will show it to you. These are so big, they barely even fit. I only got 4 of them thinking they would fit in here. They don't even barely fit in there. But I'm going to show y'all. Here's what they look like in here. Okay. And I am going to take a teaspoon. And I am going to put like 2 to 3 teaspoons of canola oil. You can use whatever kind of oil you want, as long as you put some oil on them. I'm going to use 3 because I didn't really fill up the second one that much. Okay. So that's what I'm going to put. And then I'm going to show you what seasonings I'm going to put on these to go ahead and let me wipe my hand. There we go. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to put on here is going to be my pink Himalayan salt. Now, if you've never used pink salt before, you will know that I have a grinder. But you will know that pink salt just gives your meat and some of your foods a different flavor. It like brings out the best in your food. So let me just get this open real quick. Just don't want to come off. Hold on. There we go. All right, now there we go. All right, so I'm going to show you about how much I grind it up. I don't know if you can see it, but if you can see this, it's about a teaspoon. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to salt these up. And I still have a little more, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this around. Turn these around. Okay. Get my spoon out of there. Turn these bad boys around. Take a look. See that? It's heavy. Iron skillet. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to salt the back of them as well. You might not need all of it. I think I got a little too much, but I'll just put that to the side. That kind of came out quick because it wouldn't come off. But there we go. While I have them flipped over, I'm going to go ahead and put my black pepper on the back. Okay. I'm going to just do all the seasonings for the back first before I flip it back over. I got my garlic powder. Gotta have garlic powder. Okay. I got a little bit of Old Bay. A little bit of Old Bay makes the day. All right. I got a little bit of smoked paprika. Just gonna put a little smoked paprika on there. I got a little bit of cayenne pepper. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with that. Give it a little spice. I love rosemary on top of it. The rosemary brings out the flavor, okay, like you wouldn't believe. I just like a little bit on there, okay? You can see how much I put on there. Just a little bit. Now, I also want to use this Grill Mates Applewood rub that I have because this Applewood gives it that wood grilled flavor, let alone the rest of the flavor. You know what I'm saying? So I want to cover it with this as well. I'm going to put a little bit of, too much. I don't got my lid on there. A little bit of parsley, and I just go. There we go. And I'm also going to put this ranch seasoning. It's a powder ranch, but it's spicy. I'm going to use this on here as well. Now, I'm not going to put too much because I don't want it to be like really hot. I want it to be flavorful, but I would like to enjoy it as well. Okay, so that's what I'm putting on top of this. There's all my seasonings, okay? Hands are clean. So I'm just going to rub all that good in. Rub it in. Give it that flavor, okay? And when it's all rubbed in, that's what it's going to look like, okay? And then I'm going to flip it over. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the fronts of these, okay? Now, if you ain't never tried it like this, I'm telling you, use these spices exactly like I am and check it out and let me know what you think or what you don't think. If you don't like it, let me know. Say, I don't like it like that. I tried it like that. I don't like it like that. Say, I do like it like that. I'm definite you're going to say it tastes fire. For sure. Okay. That's my pink salt I dropped over there. This time I won't grind so much. Now that it's not stuck. Know what I'm saying? All right, so let me hit it with a little pink salt. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're enjoying this video. A little bit of Old Bay. And I don't want this video to be too long. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it and I'll come back on as soon as I'm done seasoning the front. Okay, so all the seasonings are on. Now I'm going to go ahead and rub this side in. as well as the back. Okay. And this is what it's going to look like on the front. Nice and seasoned. Back is seasoned as well. The bone is very important to season because that's where the most flavor comes from, is the bone. If you didn't know that. So now I'm going to show you. Here they are seasoned. And I'm going to set this aside. And now I'm going to, look at this, go wash my hands and I'll be right back. Guys, so now I am done seasoning them and I wash my hands. I set this aside. So the next thing that you're going to do is get a pineapple right here. And I'm going to cut the top off of this pineapple. I was going to pre-cut it already to show you guys, but I decided against pre-cutting it. I have a really, really ripe pineapple. It's nice and, well, it's not soggy, but it's nice and soft. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this down real quick. And I'm just going to cut it like this because I'm cutting it really fast. And I just want to get it done so that I can show you the rest of this recipe that I make. It's my own recipe. It's not like one out of a book or anything like that. It's just something that I've come across throughout the years of me, you know, adding different things, tasting different things, and so on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up some pineapple, and I'm going to put a little bit of the pineapple, probably like 2 slices. That's all I need. So I have 2 slices this big. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it up into slices like this. Okay, long slices. Because I'm going to lay those slices on top of my meat. Okay. Now, you're probably saying, ew, what are you doing? But I want this pineapple to cook on top of the meat. So, the applewood, smoked applewood with this pineapple, it makes such a great sweet flavor. The oregano and the rosemary brings out all the flavors in the meat. And it's just so tasty. Guys, you got to believe this. Okay, try it yourself. Don't just take my word for it. So, this is what I'm going to do. I set these up on top of it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this with foil, okay? And I'm going to put it in a 350 oven for about maybe 35 to 45 minutes, give or take on your oven. And then I'm going to show it to you when it's complete. Okay? Stay tuned, guys.